How does India's defense budget for 2024 compare to that of USA and China? This question sets the stage for our exploration today. In a world marked by escalating geopolitical tensions, the might of a nation is often measured by its defense capabilities. And what better way to gauge this than by analyzing a country's defense budget? Today, we're focusing on India's defense budget for 2024, and we'll be comparing it with those of the USA and China. Our sources of information include The Economic Times, Bloomberg, and Jane's, among others. From these sources, we have gleaned that India's defense budget for the fiscal year 2024 to 25 has been increased to enhance its military capabilities and infrastructure. But how does this stack up against the budgets of the USA and China, two of the world's superpowers? As we delve deeper, it becomes evident that the defense budget reflects not just a country's military priorities, but also its broader socio-economic agenda. India's defense budget for the fiscal year 2024 to 25 stands at an impressive Rs. 21 lakh crore or US $75 billion. This allocation, a significant increase from previous years, is aimed at enhancing the country's military capabilities and infrastructure. The budget focuses on capital acquisitions, operational preparedness, and pay and allowances for personnel, along with provisions for military pensions. A significant portion of this fund is marked for the acing development of innovative technologies with IDEX Aditi scheme, an initiative that supports the private sector in developing cutting-edge military technologies. The financial plan also includes key announcements by the finance minister. Among them are tax tweaks and job initiatives, reflecting the government's broader goals of economic growth and employment generation. These measures, while not directly tied to defense, play a critical role in supporting the overall health and stability of the country, which in turn underpin its defense capabilities. The increase in India's defense budget comes at a time of heightened global and regional tensions. It reflects the government's commitment to strengthening the nation's defense and ensuring the safety and security of its citizens. But it's not just about the raw numbers. The budget also signifies a strategic shift towards a more proactive and forward-looking defense policy. This increased allocation, however, represents only a part of the bigger picture. It is vital to understand that the defense budget is more than just a financial statement. It is a reflection of a nation's strategic priorities, its geopolitical ambitions, and its commitment to safeguarding its national interests. Nevertheless, it's also crucial to put this budget into a global context. This budget increase, however, needs to be viewed in relation to the defense budgets of other major global players. In comparison, China's defense budget for the same year is a whopping $231.36 billion. A stark contrast to India's $75 billion, isn't it? Now let's delve a little deeper into the details. China increased its budget by a substantial 7.2% from the previous year. This indicates a significant focus on strengthening their military capabilities amidst the rising global and regional tensions. Their budget is not just about numbers, it's about the strategic importance placed on defense and the value they place on military might. Much like India, a significant part of China's budget is also allocated towards enhancing their military infrastructure. However, the sheer size of their budget allows them to invest in areas such as advanced technology and research, which are crucial in today's rapidly changing defense landscape. Even though both countries have similar areas of expenditure, the extent of their investments differs dramatically. For instance, while India has allocated a significant portion of its budget towards the development of innovative military technologies, China, with its larger purse, can afford to invest more heavily in these areas. This comparison is not to belittle India's efforts in enhancing its defense capabilities. Rather, it is to highlight the difference in scale and to shed light on the immense resources at China's disposal. The stark difference in the defense budgets of India and China underscores the vast gap in their military capabilities. This gap is something that policymakers and strategists in India need to consider when formulating their defense strategies and policies. On the other side of the globe, the USA's defense budget remains unchallenged. The United States, often seen as the epitome of military prowess, has a defense budget that far surpasses that of India and China. While exact figures are classified, it's widely known that the US spends hundreds of billions of dollars each year on defense, dwarfing the $75 billion India has allocated for the same purpose. Indeed, the budget is so vast that it boggles the mind, with a significant portion dedicated to maintaining a strong military presence around the world. This colossal budget not only bolsters the United States' military capabilities, but also sets a global standard in defense spending. However, it's crucial to remember that a country's defense budget is not the sole determinant of its military strength. Strategies, alliances, technological prowess, and the will of its people also play integral roles in a nation's defense. The USA's defense budget sets the bar high for other nations, bringing into sharp focus the challenges faced by countries like India. So, how does India's defense budget for 2024 stack up against that of USA and China? Looking back, we've detailed the rise in India's defense budget to $75 billion, aimed at bolstering military capabilities and infrastructure. When contrasted with China's robust $231.36 billion and the USA's even larger allocation, it's clear that India is making strides, but there's still a considerable journey ahead. While India's defense budget shows a commitment to enhancing military capabilities, the comparison with China and USA underscores the long road ahead for the nation. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into India's defense budget for 2024 and its comparison with global superpowers. We hope that this analysis has provided you with a clearer understanding of the dynamics and challenges in the global defense sector. If you've enjoyed our content and would like to stay updated with more insights like these, please consider subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you these comprehensive analyses. Until next time, stay informed and stay safe.